Cancer, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Cancer listeners, delicious. I'm going to be doing your reading from May 4th to the 10th. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. And most importantly, may the 4th and the 4th be with you. Now in this reading, dear Cancer, I'm going to be taking a look at your main challenge, past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify your main challenge, all the cards, and get some final advice. I'd like to thank to every single one of you for being such a great support, dear Cancers. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. And this is probably the final notice that I'm going to be closing off the GoFundMe very soon. It's almost complete. I think 10% left for my Ironman journey. And I'm looking into different companies to print out that they can work with me, because I'm going to make a decal, print out the name of the donors, and put it on my bike forever. So I want to say thank you very much. And I'm excited to carry your name with me in my Ironman journey, in my triathlons, onto the finish line. So let's see what's going on for you, dear Cancer. I've been dealing with some minor allergies here. It was so windy. I gotta go and get some local honey from the farmer's market tomorrow. Okay, so dear Cancer, your challenge for the upcoming week is the Knight of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands, followed by the King of Cups, which is you, and the Three of Swords. So it looks like there is this sense of direction, someone headed towards your way, or you're headed towards someone's way. Someone could be literally directly coming towards you. I don't know why I feel like this is a person coming back to you. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm getting here Capricorn, Taurus, could be a Gemini, Aquarius. The Knight of Wands energy being is a challenge when it comes to like a weekly reading especially. A lot of you have been asking yourself, which direction is this relationship gonna go to? There is a lot of passion, but there has been maybe lack of action, and someone is finally deciding to take action, but there might be some obstacles. We're gonna find out about that, and we're gonna clarify that shortly. Now, in the recent past, you have the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the Three of Cups. So it looks like in the recent past, for many of you, were in a relationship with somebody, possibly with a Taurus, could have been a fire sign. I feel like there was a lot of happiness, dear Cancer, between you and this person. I'm getting here, maybe you also, some of you had children with this person. There is motherhood, very beautiful, very beauty, a lot of beauty. Okay, you're someone that you're very, very nurturing. You're super caring, super accommodating. So I do see here you really taking care of this person in the recent past. Now the Ace of Wands here, I feel like there was this brand new beginning that you had with this person, but something here didn't really fully take off also. We're gonna clarify this and get more information shortly. Now Cancer, in the present moment, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands. So I think the challenge here has a lot to do about the lack of this person's action that they have not showed to you, whether they want to marry you or not. A lot of you have been waiting for some kind of a confession or declaration or announcement to come from this person that they want to marry you. And since you are a very family-oriented sign with the Four of Wands, marriage is very important for you. And that has been lack of that. There has been lack of communication about it. We're going to clarify this, and we're going to see what is it that you need to know in a moment. In the near future, dear Cancer, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Fool. So there is a decision that will be made. I think you are dealing with somebody who has a hot temper and could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So there is a conflict here that is calling your attention and this person's attention to resolve. Depending on how this conflict is going to be resolved, I do see here some kind of a brand new beginning starting over again. It could be you on your own, or it could be this person on their own. We're gonna need to clarify that to find out. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is, I see here you, Cancer, overcoming some sort of a heartbreak. Something here that's been really troubling you, something here that's been really bothering you, that is gonna come to an end. King of Cups is Cancer energy, and I'm getting this very strong vibe of you like just really celebrating something, being super happy in the upcoming week. Okay, so we're going to find out about this and we're going to get all the information that you need to know. I'm going to proceed forward and I'm going to clarify everything for you. And as a courtesy on this channel, I would like to let you know that I do not exist on TikTok. I only exist on YouTube, on Instagram, and in your heart. I don't reach out to anybody into the comment sections in terms of WhatsApp and things like that. So please be safe out there. And thank you for going ahead and hitting that like button to show your genuine support. Thank you very much. So, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you this upcoming week. Horses can be very significant. I'm getting here also like a horseshoe. Someone here also rides a motorcycle. So motorcycle can be significant for some of you, or a very nice car, like a sports car, something sportsy. So the Knight of Wands, dear Cancer, is clarified by the Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. Wow. And then the Two of Swords. It looks like someone here has been having a hard time to get over you. Two of Swords and the Emperor could be dealing with an Aries or someone who has facial hair features. So there has been a lot of this blocked energy, but I feel like that a cycle is finally coming to an end. You could be Leo Venus, Leo Rising, or Leo Moon, like I'm Cancer Venus and I'm a Leo, July Leo. So for many of you, my beautiful Cancers, I do see here a very significant turning point. Very, very important turning point when it comes to relationship, your destiny. I feel like this person is part of your destiny and they're headed towards your way because they want to clarify something here with you. There is a cycle here that's being delayed to close off, and this conversation I think is going to be extremely crucial for you and them to have to close off this cycle. But I do see here multiple people being involved in that situation. It could be family members, it could be third-party situations, but I do see here that there is this direct, upcoming, straightforward, straight shooter, determined energy towards you. Like someone wants to come towards your way and they're coming with a lot of passion. Okay, it's like almost the universe is bringing this person back to you, because you know the world is a cycle that's close enough and it's numbered. If you look at it, it's like she's in number 0, right? And the full in the near future is also number 0. Just a little bit of a detail. I love to share some of this golden nugget knowledge with my viewers. This is about a cycle starting all over again. Okay, so and it's looking actually really good and promising. So the Ace of Wands in the recent past is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands, and the Fool. Yeah, you try to have a really powerful beginning with this person, maybe after you guys broke up. But like I said in the beginning, if you remember, the Ace of Wands, when I said something here did not fully take off, like it didn't really take to the level of, it didn't really go to the level of commitment or marriage. Someone here was being on and off with you, back and forth, hot and cold. This person could have also pursued career. Maybe they went after career or after business. They could have been a famous person, or maybe you are famous, like popular. Songwriter could be very significant. I don't know, I'm getting songwriter or someone who works in the entertainment industry. It could be your person. Now, in the recent past, this person was kind of being emotionally closed off towards you. You kept waiting for this person, as the Queen of Cups is the card of a Cancer, to see if they were going to commit to you or not. And I think that this person made you wait for a long time. The Empress here in the recent past is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, and the Fool and the Justice. Some of you are dealing with the Libra. I feel like that this person in the recent past, one of the things that you really felt that, you know, this was your person. When you both would get together, Cancer, you would feel that this person was actually making you feel loved. Despite the fact that there had been on and off with you, despite the fact that there has been a lot of like on and off like hurdles, I'm getting here also someone like taking their time to get back to you and to text you. That might have been very annoying as well. But I do see here this person having really good intentions. But their ability to marry and to commit at a time, I think they didn't have that. Maybe there was also because of a third-party situation. I want to keep it real honest, because sometimes with the Six of Pentacles here could mean that there is a third person in the picture. There could be a family member as well. So the Three of Cups in the past is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Now, this could have been an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who was at a distance from you. I'm getting here someone being geographically in a different location. And this created a lot of conflicts, okay, with the Five of Wands. Cultural differences can be very significant. Something about Mexican is what I'm really getting. And then a green area, green country, green place, green city near the ocean. This could resonate for some of you. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but I feel like that in the recent past, this person and you were at some sort of a distance from each other. Maybe you kept communicating, messaging, texting, or video calling, but something here was not fully taken off because of these obstacles, external circumstances. If that's not your case, I feel like that there also maybe might have been cultural differences or family members intervening into this relationship as well. Let's talk about the present moment with the Five of Pentacles. So, dear, let me just get a sip of water. I just keep talking so fast because I'm channeling and I'm also fasting. It'll be about 18 hours that I've been fasting, so it's going good. Now, cleansing, purifying, Zen energy is very important. So, dear Cancer, the Five of Pentacles in the present moment. There is sadness, but there is hope that something is going to work out. So the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, double confirmation. Yes, I feel like this person, they do actually need a partner in their life. This person knows that you were the one partner for them that showed them unconditional love and commitment. They might have tried to meet other people or be with another individual. I don't know if this was ever an open relationship. I don't know. I don't want to, make any assumptions. Or maybe they separate. They say, well, I'm gonna try to see out there what's in the pool. And it's like they feel like that you were the one that they could actually build a solid foundation with. So Page of Pentacles here being twice, there is a solid offer that's coming towards your way. Okay, solid offer, making a decision to come towards your way. This person may come across as being very they have a strong personality, Capricorn towards Virgo. But internally, they actually would want to work things out. They would want to be vulnerable with the right person, and they don't really show their soft side to everybody. The Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment here, the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. So there is a lot of stress about this new offer though. Okay, someone here is stressing out about this. This person is still maybe wondering if you're single, if you're available or not. I do feel like here that there is a major decision-making process that's happening in the present moment. Okay, and we're having the full moon in Scorpio. If you're watching this a little later, but again, tonight is the full moon in Scorpio. This is the card of the Scorpio, Judgment. And the full moon is about elimination. It's about eliminating something and bringing things into the light. So I do strongly feel like here, dear Cancer, that this person is at a point in their life where they have to make a decision here to disconnect from somebody. Even if it takes them, even if they're going to stay single for a little bit, they need to disconnect from something that's been super toxic. Now, for Wands here, this is a relationship that's going to be unfolding for you. It's clarified by the Magician, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Cups, and the Emperor. You're manifesting this person to come back into your life. I think that's what you are doing. And since Cancers are one of the most powerful manifestors out there with their emotions and their connection with the moon, if this situation ended very painfully, and this person walked away from you, I don't know what you are doing with your manifestation. You will know if you have set an intention, if you've been doing affirmations, Neville Goddard, law of assumptions, scripting, or whatever. This person is going to show up for you at your door for almost, it's like they're going to show up at your door for commitment. So you're being prepared for something really significant, and no wonder why your intuition has been telling you that this is happening here. Let's talk about the near future, Nine of Pentacles. There is something about your independence in the near future, Cancer. You're looking really good. You're smelling really good. You're really taking care of yourself. This is someone that's very nurturing of themselves. Independent energy, Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles in the near future is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Okay, can't make this up. Them tarot cards are literally shuffled in front of you. So I do see here that you're gonna go from this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is single, focused on yourself, focused on your career, doing things for yourself. You're gonna move towards Ten of Pentacles. This is about commitment. And yes, this is gonna be a continuation of what happened between you and this person in the past. Because there is something here about a situation that ended between you and them, and there hasn't been any clear closure. There hasn't been any kind of clarity. Where is this going to go? I do feel like here that there is going to be a lot of conversation happening in regards to the future of this relationship. You both, Cancer, you and this person are very business-oriented people, very business-oriented. You could even start a business with this person, but most importantly, with the Knight of Pentacles holding this pentacle in their hand, this is talking about observing what is it that's coming up for you and them. What is it that you both need to do in order for you and them to resolve this conflict? Because there might be some other people around you guys that you're going to need to disconnect from and just disassociate. A lot of you may try to give this relationship a chance, but there is going to be some kind of there's a decision here of getting rid of a third party. That's something that I'm seeing here. So 5 of Swords. There's family members involved, clarified by the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords, and the Empress. So there is possibly a mother figure that's involved in this situation, or a feminine figure. I don't know who that is. So here is the thing. You and this person, I think one of the biggest things that actually happened within this relationship, obstacles, is maybe listening to other people. And also there has been some sort of a heartbreak and a painful ending that you both have not gotten the clarity about it. Somebody here said something to you that hurt you at a very, very deep level. I'm getting someone being harsh with their words, and it has hurt you at your core. And you know, it's one thing for you to be able to come back together, but it's another thing to have forgiveness and closure about that. There is something here that's been really, really hurting you at a very deep level, and you do want to gain clarity about that. This is going to be some kind of an important conversation that you both will talk about. Someone here that possibly acted very much avoidant from you, gave you the cold shower. I always confuse this cold shoulder, not the cold shower, cold shoulder, silent treatment, whatever. They're regretting about that, okay? And they want to apologize. This is going to lead to some kind of a brand new beginning because, again, all of these things, this is showing you and this person. This is also mother wounds. Someone who needs to forgive their mother is a Virgo energy. Someone who needs to forgive their mother, okay? This is going to lead to a brand new beginning between you and this person. So the Fool in the near future is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles, and the Devil. Capricorn energy, there is a very, very strong bond and a very strong connection between you and this person, and this Ace of Swords. So I feel like that for many of you, dear Cancers, this connection, this bond is not separable. Now, one of the reasons why maybe you and this person couldn't move forward was because possibly there was a third-party situation. But I feel like that whatever is going to happen for you and this person is someone here is going to be left out, and that's the third party. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, confession and apology. Conversation that's going to lead you and them to have this kind of an apology between one another. And it's a great thing. It's a great thing to acknowledge, you know, one's mistakes and move forward, because I feel like there is a correction here. Someone is correcting their behavior. That's why they're coming towards your way. And this is going to help you to really move forward. This is going to make you feel celebrated. This person will apologize. There is the King of Swords and the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're coming towards your way to work something out. Because they know they hurt you at a very deep level. Like I said, something about this person's speech or communication or how they said certain things to you. So, dear Cancer, let's get into your reading and let's talk about the advice. I mean, we are already in your reading. So we're going to see what is the advice for you. Okay. So 7 of Swords, the World, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like your biggest piece of advice here, dear Cancer, is very obvious. Yes, there has been an ending that happened between you and this person, 7 of Swords, because there was dishonesty that was going on. And, you know, everyone has free will. So, you know, when I say that sometimes reunion may happen, it doesn't mean that you have to go back to this person. I want to keep it very authentic and very real. You still have the free will to choose to walk away. But for many of you, I do see here that some kind of a toxic cycle is finally closing off. You are just going to need to really realize with the 8 of Pentacles, where are you putting your attention into? Where are you making your investments into? Your time, your presence, your energy, all of these are very pure and important investments. And when you give your investment, you make your investment and your energy into the right person, you will gain the rewards after that. But this is about you recognizing the green flags that come with it. And what are the lies and the dishonesty and the things that you had suspicions about that you need to speak up about, but maybe change the way of communication. Uranus has just entered into Gemini. That planet is a planet of disruption, Uranus, right? Disruption, distraction. And Gemini is about communication. So the style of communication, how people express themselves and how people can be vocal, it's changing, it's developing. It's actually meant to dismantle the old ways of communicating. So maybe rephrasing a certain question will help us to gain some kind of a mutual understanding, right? Coming from how can we both work this out and solve this situation? Because, if this is something that you truly want to work out and this person too, there needs to be a very peaceful ground for you and them to cultivate that, to conversate, to talk about the situations that happened in the past that created those trust issues, so that you both can move forward and invest into this relationship. But the fact that this person is coming towards your way with a very strong intention is undeniable. So prepare for that, okay? So this is what I had for you, dear Cancer. Once again, thank you very much for being here at the Renaissance Tarot. I love you all so much, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.